On Cybertron, two low-class minor bots discovered an ultimate secret that could change the future of their planet. This revelation thrusts them into a deadly conflict, transforming friendships and igniting a battle for Cybertron's very survival. Spoilers ahead. The movie begins on Cybertron, in Iacon City. A minor bot named Orion Pax sneaks into an old building. Inside, he finds an archival recording about the planet's origin. It explains that the first transformer, Primus, created Cybertron using his own body, and from the planet's core, more transformers emerged, including the 13 primes. The matrix of leadership was made as a powerful energy source, but when it was lost, energon stopped flowing. Two larger transformer guards catch Orion sneaking around, making him flee. Orion runs through the city and bumps into his best friend, fellow miner D16. D16 creates a distraction, allowing Orion to hide in a cart and escape the guards. D16 looks up to Sentinel Prime, the leader of Cybertron, but his real hero is Megatronus Prime. The two bots head to work, where they and other bots are forced to mine energon under the strict leadership of Elita 1. When part of the mine is hit, it causes a dangerous reaction. While most bots try to escape, Orion and D16 stop to help Jazz, whose leg is trapped under rubble. Despite Elita's orders to keep moving, they manage to save Jazz and get out before the mine collapses. However, a high-ranking transformer named Darkwing fires Elita because Orion did not follow her order. Orion speaks up and nearly gets punched, but D16 intervenes and gets punched by Darkwing in return. Though annoyed, Orion later thanks D16 for standing up for him. Sentinel Prime broadcasts a message to Iacon City, saying he is searching for the matrix of leadership to restore the flow of energon. He also reminds everyone about the Iacon 5000 race happening the next day. That night, Orion suggests to D16 that they enter the race, but D16 thinks they should stay out of it. The next day, Orion and D16 go to watch the Iacon 5000 race. Instead of going to the stadium, Orion sneaks into a spot with a better view. D16 is thankful because he feels like he is in the race. However, as the race begins, Orion surprises D16 with jetpacks and joins in. Although hesitant, D16 agrees, and they quickly catch everyone's attention, including Elita, Sentinel, and their fellow miners. When they lose their jetpacks, they cleverly use a thruster to get back in the race and take advantage of other transformers being pulled by magnets. Despite their efforts, they finish behind Darkwing and everyone else. D16 is angry at Orion for convincing him to join the race, worried they'll get into big trouble, but instead, Sentinel praises them for their performance and invites them to join him. However, Darkwing demotes them to a lower level for smelting work. There, they meet B127, or B, a talkative and enthusiastic bot. B introduces them to his two non-living robot, but accidentally reveals a hidden distress beacon from Alpha Trion, one of the primes. The beacon shows coordinates to the surface, where Orion believes they will find the remains of the primes and the matrix of leadership. He convinces a hesitant D16 to join him, while B eagerly agrees. The three bots sneak past security and board a train heading to the surface. Elita spots them and tries to escape the train. Ready to confront them, she is instead amazed as they all see the surface world for the first time. Suddenly, a surge of energon makes the landscape grow rapidly, causing their train to crash. The four bots move forward, hiding from a quintessence ship, the Transformers' old enemies. After avoiding capture, they find a cave with the corpses of the primes. Orion uses a bit of energon to revive Alpha Trion, who is heartbroken to find his brothers dead and the Matrix gone. Learning the four work for Sentinel, Trion calls him a false prime and a traitor. Through a recorded memory, Trion reveals the primes fought the Quintessence in the Cybertron War, but Sentinel betrayed them to join the enemy and live like a king. When Sentinel tried to take the Matrix, it deemed him unworthy and vanished. Hearing a noise, the four bots leave the cave and see Quintessence ships arriving to meet Sentinel. Sentinel offers the Quintessence leader the energon he has collected, but the leader nearly kills him for the low supply. D16 is furious to learn that Sentinel caused the energon shortage and took the transformation cogs from the bots to keep them weak. Trion gives Orion, D16, B, and Elita the cogs of the other primes, turning them into full transformers. As they transform, Sentinel's goons, led by Arachnid, attack them. Trion fights them off in his beast form, but is overpowered by Arachnid. The four bots struggle to control their new powers while escaping more attackers. Once safe, D16 vows to kill Sentinel for his crimes. Arachnid drags Trion to Sentinel, who mocks Trion about his dead brothers. Trion calls Sentinel a traitor one last time, before Sentinel kills him. Sentinel then orders Arachnid to hunt down the other bots. Orion tries to calm down an angry D16, hoping to use the recorded memory to expose Sentinel's betrayal to Iacon City. But D16 refuses to trust any leader again. Soon, they, along with B and Elita, are captured and wake up with the Cybertronian High Guard, led by Starscream and his top guards, Shockwave and Soundwave. D-16 confronts them for hiding from Sentinel, challenges Starscream, and defeats him, damaging his voice box. D-16 then inspires the High Guard to follow him and rise up against Sentinel. Arachnid, along with Sentinel's troops and Quintessence ships, finds the bots and the High Guard, launching an aerial attack. The bots fight back with their new Transformer weapons, but D-16 and B are captured during the siege. The recorded memory is destroyed, leaving them without proof of Sentinel's betrayal. Orion blames himself, but Alita encourages him to seek help. Inspired, Orion gathers Shockwave, Soundwave, and the remaining High Guard to return to Iacon City for aid. The prisoners are taken to Sentinel. D-16 immediately confronts his former hero. Sentinel tries to knock him down, but D-16 stands firm and gets back up. Sentinel notices the image of Megatronus Prime that D-16 carries and brands it onto his chest. Orion and Alita head to the mines, where Orion knocks out Darkwing and rallies the miners by exposing Sentinel's betrayal. The bots cheer for Orion and join him in battle. As they move into the city, Arachnid spots them. The hero bots clash with Sentinel's forces, while Sentinel transforms into his winged form to fight Orion and D-16. Alita battles Arachnid and subdues her. Then she and B use a tower to broadcast Arachnid's memory logs, revealing Sentinel's crimes. The city turns against Sentinel, and in the chaos, D-16 attacks him. Orion tries to stop D-16, but he is too enraged. D-16 shoots Sentinel, but Orion takes the blast. D-16 grabs Orion, his eyes glowing red, and declares he is done saving him, dropping Orion into a chasm in front of B and Alita. D-16 then tears Sentinel in half, ripping out his cog, and declares himself by his new name, Megatron. Orion falls deep toward the planet's core, drawn by a beam of light. He encounters the spirits of the 13 Primes and Primus. Recognizing his sacrifice, they choose him to inherit the matrix of leadership and revive Cybertron. Orion Pax is reborn as Optimus Prime. Megatron, along with Shockwave, Soundwave, and the High Guard, attacks the city, destroying Sentinel statues. B and Alita try to stop them, but Optimus returns, stronger than ever. He fights Megatron, breaks his guns with his swords, and banishes Megatron and his troops from the city. Optimus and Megatron part as bitter enemies. Optimus uses the Matrix to restore the energon flow across Cybertron. He makes Alita his commander and be his right-hand bot. Optimus gives the miners their transformation cogs, making them the new Autobots. Although he mourns the loss of his best friend, Optimus promises to lead the battle for Cybertron against the Quintessence and other foes. The Autobots then roll out. Mid-credits scene, B returns to his old mining area and accidentally decapitates his fake friends with his laser knife hands. Megatron rallies the High Guard for revenge against Optimus and the Autobots. They rename themselves the Decepticons and begin their plans. And the movie ends here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the recap, hit that like button and subscribe for more. Share your thoughts in the comments, and stay tuned for our next movie.